Hey video peeps, just fixing to sit down to eat some dinner here, a leftover burrito from one of my favorite taco places I go to on Tuesday nights, and I used the air fryer my daughter got me for Christmas. Works great, warming up something, got some nice sauce over the top of it, about to eat dinner, and I just had this thought about how people start their morning in van life. I know I start mine by rolling out of bed right up there and hopping down, pulling out my meditation cushion, and then I spend some time sitting. It's one of the most significant things I do to start my day. And if you're looking for some way to kind of kick your day off in the right direction, that might be a good way to start. If you're not familiar with meditation, I'm a meditation teacher at work, and so I've got 6 things to talk to you about that may help you. First of all, when you're thinking about meditating, you want to find some place to sit comfortably. Preferably you're sitting on a pillow of some sort, your back is straight, almost like there's a string coming out of the top of your head, pulling your back straight. The second thing you do when you're meditating is you just breathe normally. You're not trying to do anything, you're not trying to change the world, or you're not trying to, you're really just breathing, you're just sitting and being. That's what all you're doing. The third thing I do is I focus intentionally. I'm typically focusing on my breath as it goes into the tip of my nose, the temperature, the feel of it going down my throat into my belly, but I'm focusing intentionally. And the reason we focus intentionally is because our brain does what it does. It's beautiful, it's amazing. Guess what it does? It produces thoughts. It produces colors, memories, smells, sounds. Basically, it distracts us. So the purpose of meditation is to focus intentively on our breath so that we can come back away from those distractions and not lock in on something. When we do, though, sometimes we can be hard on ourselves. And so that's why number 4 is observe non-judgmentally. I observe myself getting distracted, chasing the rabbit trails, and I decide I'm not going to judge myself for that. I might feel some shame and guilt and whatnot for having done that, and I decide, no, I'm not going to do that. So what I do, number 5, is I forgive myself instantly. Instead of carrying that another layer of thoughts of fear and shame and guilt, I just let it go. I forgive myself. And then number 6, I love myself thoroughly, because that's what this is all about. This whole venture, this whole experiment, this whole laboratory on wheels, for my life is about loving myself thoroughly. Now, before I start meditating, I set my space consciously. I light incense, or I've got a little bell that I'll tap. My daughter-in-law gave me a bell for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I use that. When I end the meditation, I blow out the incense and I tap the bell. And the purpose is to signal to my body and my mind we're starting and ending something very special. So if you've never meditated before, maybe these things are helpful for you. It's a great way to crawl out of bed in your van life and start your day. I hope that's helpful, guys.